Right on time. Yep, no one's waiting, so that's good. I was having trouble. I have everything set, my laptop all set up, and then I'm having trouble with the laptop. It just went weird on me, so I'm still trying to figure this one out. So, okay, what's going on here? Hmm. Hmm. Hello, Mama Mia. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Just having more issues with my laptop again. So, gotta go back here. There we go. I think I have it. Wow. Complicated sometimes. Hello, Carl. How you doing? How's it going today? Glad you could make it. Glad. Guess who's here? Guess who's here? That's who's here. That's who's here. Let the sun shine in and the angels appear. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm having a problem with my laptop again. Oh, there we go. Finally. There we go. Finally working. There. Yeah. There we go. That should do it. There. That's Angel. Ah, there we are. Okay. Hello, Darlene. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Craig. How's it going? How's it going? Wonderful to see you all. Yeah, there she is again. She does this pretty much all the time. Yeah, whenever I'm kind of bent over or whatever, doing stuff, she's even when I'm not. Sometimes she'll just jump up when I'm sitting up, straight up and down. Yeah, it's awesome, sweet. Anyway, I gotta do something. I'll be right back. Right back. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to open the window or shut the window. Sorry. Deal with the door. Hey Juan, how you doing? Hey Glenn, how's it going? Juan, I believe you're new around here, aren't you, Juan? Hmm? Hello, Glenn. How's it going? Just getting organized and normalized here. What's my? I don't know if I can do that. Yes, I can. 92. Okay, I'm just gonna do something here. There we go. I'm still getting quite organized. Okay. Here. Wow, that was nuts. Having issues today. Well, I'm glad everything's well there with you, Glenn, and probably everyone else out there. Excuse me. There we go. Finally, I think I got it organized here. I think I've got it organized here. Is that your squeaky? It's right there. It's right there. There you go. See you squeaking that behind me. Damn, tickle in my throat. Got hot cup of coffee. I wasn't sure I was gonna get one in there too. So yeah, I'm glad to see a whole bunch of you showing up right away. That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna be really honest with everyone right now. I'm gonna be more or less my usual self when I'm off camera, and I mean out of my videos and in my normal life when nobody's watching, kind of thing. Because yeah, I'm just not kind of feeling it today, and it's not just my health and that. It's a lot of different things, a lot of different things, and you'll see some of that coming up. Some of that coming up. That was another thing. I was gonna check the title of my videos. Okay, I'm just babbling to myself now, talking to myself. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just not feeling it so much today. I'm kind of worn out, uh, under a lot of stress and pressure and that variety of different things. Having some issues with my YouTube channel apps kind of thing, and dealing with the tools and stuff like that. So that's a problem. Oh, thank you so much, Darlene. You make me cheer me up all the time. But can't you tell I'm a little lack of sleep or something? But thank you so much. You and Lori always kind of have all the fantastic compliments, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure you haven't heard anything yet, but yeah, right. Just lately, you'll see the videos coming out Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday's video coming out. I had a meltdown with my diesel heater. They're Chinese, made in China. They're a knockoff, I guess, of the proper ones that are made in other places like Russia, Sweden, Germany, and all that kind of stuff. And that's why the other ones are, anywhere from $600 to $1,200, and these ones are $200 or less. Is Thanks for your concern there, Darlene. Yeah. And speaking of weather, hey Glenn, being under the weather. Um, no, the weather's kind of stable here. It's not freezing. It's above freezing. It's a little chilly though. It's probably hovering around 32. It hasn't rained for a bit, so it's just cloudy, overcast. So it's not so bad, really. Could be a lot worse, but yeah, it's pretty stable. Nice to be warmer. That'd be cool, but that is what it is. But anyway, yeah. My diesel heater just had a meltdown, and it's done for now. Anyway, I have done a lot of research into it, and there are ways you can try and fix it. And it could be very simple, like just air in the fuel line. And these knockoffs, they come with cheaper parts, right? Like the fuel lines are really cheap on them apparently, and if you replace them, you can improve or fix any air pocket situation by just getting proper fuel line on them and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try fixing it and working on it, but it's crapped out for now. So I'm back to like suddenly I was just there. I had to burn wood, and when it crapped out, I burned the last bit of wood that I had on hand there. Hey Scott, how's it going? You made it. You made it. Good to see you. I gotta look at my laptop to read everything. There, pull it closer a bit. And so I ended up burning up that in the middle of the night, burning up my last bit of wood I had because I got a diesel heater that was running fine, so I hadn't gotten around to cutting and chopping and splitting any more wood and stuff. So yeah, so I burned that up, and then I was just kind of stuck in a way, dealing with trying to keep the place warm here with maybe burning some stuff in the wood stove on one occasion, and also just when it's not so bad, I just throw my propane stove on and heat it up. It's just so easy. But I mean, on top of that, like medical condition and lack of sleep anyway, because either my medical condition or because I'm old or both or whatever. I didn't wasn't sleeping even any better. Well, I was awake at 4 o'clock in the morning because of the diesel heater shutting down, and then it was cooling right down, and I had to deal with it and do stuff. So yeah, crazy, crazy. I have no idea, Carl, how many toys baby has. I have a great big tub. I've shown them in a video before somewhere, way back. You'd have to go searching out. I would have to search it out. I don't even know where it is, but yeah, great big tub of these teddy bears and stuffies that I have for her. That's in the truck right now. She has all these toys in here. She has probably, I don't know, 20 toys in here. Many toys, balls, everything, everywhere. And yeah, I have no idea how many. A couple of hundred, maybe. And that's another thing I have to do. I have to downsize, I should say, and unload a bunch of stuff. And um, that might be one thing I have to do because I got this teddy bear collection I've been collecting for many, many years. And a lot of them are the ones I collected every year for many years from the liquor stores that come out every year in BC here. And then the last 2 years, I totally missed it. It was like January came and I went, oh man, I forgot the bears. That was twice in a row now, so I've kind of broke the chain there for 2 years, but it doesn't matter. I can get more. But anyway, um, I don't know. I'm thinking of unloading them because it's a great big tub. I mean, a big plastic tub, huge. It's bigger than my sock tub or my t-shirt tub or any of those things there. So yeah, it's about 2.5 times bigger than that. But yeah, many, many, many toys. Yeah, apparently, Darlene, a lot of people will wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning for some reason, and there's a bunch of videos out there. That say, oh, if you constantly woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning, it means this or something. I don't watch too many of them, and some of them say, yeah, if God wakes you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, it means this. And there's so many of them out there. Don't have time to read them all, and I'm not that curious, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure where Euphoric is. She's probably taking her time getting motivated this morning and getting herself ready for the show. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just checking the traffic here. Anyway, I'm not sure. But anyway, so the diesel heater crapped out, and now I'm struggling with trying to burn wood in there for now. Trying to avoid that as long as it's when I go out on the beach and camp out at the beach. There's more of that coming up too as well, and um, it's actually um, I guess you'd say warmer down there than it is up in the elevated areas like Whiskey Creek, Arrington Coombs, all that kind of stuff. And it gets down to -1, 2, some lately kind of thing in Whiskey Creek and all these areas up there. But when I'm down at the beach, it doesn't want to freeze up. It just hovers just like around 32, 33, sometimes 34, and it's actually not that bad. And sometimes when the tide's coming in at night, you get somehow a warmer ocean air coming off there. It's hard to explain, but it's actually not so bad down there, and I don't even need to put wood in the wood stove. Whereas when it's at -2 up here in Whiskey Creek, I gotta put wood in the wood stove and burn it. Now that the heater is broken, that's the thing. So I'm gonna work on trying to fix it as simple as possible. Um, Fuel line, fuel pump. There's a sensor in there, and that's kind of about it. After that, it's just more time, money, and stuff. More money because you're already putting in a lot of time doing all that stuff, and it's going to take me a while to get at it. So it's not going to be running this year, this winter, I should say. I don't know. I don't think so because I don't have the time, money, and effort and everything, especially the time and the effort. But yeah. But anyway, so that's a challenge right now. So I've got three batteries that I'm not using right now as well. I've invested in the batteries. Wow, that's cool. That's a nice collection, Carl, of teddy bears. That is really cool. Um, and I was kind of thinking of that too, is maybe, you know, giving away to Toys for Tots or something. I don't know, but if I get the place I want to live in permanently from here on in, because that's another thing I bring up is, well, moving out of this tiny house and into something that's better for me and especially me, but me and the girls and the space and comfort and everything like that. Um, because this place is really challenging. Actually, it's cute as hell, but challenging. But anyway, um, if I get into that kind of space, I'll be able to keep them all, and I'll have a place to put all of those ones that I've kept so far. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna wait until that happens before I start giving them away or something like that. So, but we'll see what happens with the teddy bears. But yeah. So I'm hoping it's gonna stay a really mild winter. It's actually been quite a normal winter for the Vancouver Island so far. Even including that one snowfall and a couple of really cold snaps there. It's pretty normal uh, Vancouver Island winter so far. It's really good. It's oh, sorry, we have to do the we have to do the toy thing. She keeps throwing them on the floor. Oh, here, look at this! Look at this! What you doing? She's like a jackrabbit. Like a jackrabbit. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Yeah. Say hi to all the folks there. You don't even know what's going on, do you, little girl? Do you? Do you? Isn't that the most adorable thing you've ever seen in your life? Yeah, fantastic, eh? It's such an interesting thing where there's a 30-second lag in time between my phone here, what I'm saying, and when you see it. That's it in a nutshell, Darlene. Exactly my life, and it's you know, well, a senior's fixed income, pension, whatever it is, it's fixed income. Got very little of anything. You're just surviving, and that's about it. And you're just glad to be here and alive, right? And that's actually part of a theme of an upcoming video, not Tuesday, but the one on Friday after that. So check that out. I like it. It's gonna be a cool one. Yeah, don't they look awesome? Don't they just look fabulous? Here's the baby. She's growling at me. Look at the baby. You can see the eyeball. You can see the beautiful eyeball. She has such a beautiful eyes. Beautiful eye. Yeah. Yeah, she's growling because she wants to play with her toy. She gets pissed off at me. Hey, Backwoods Canada, how you doing? The snowflake of a snowball angel. Yeah, here we go. Come on, get up. Get up. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want her butt in my face. I want her to head in my face. Um, yeah, so that's the update on the diesel heater thing. I'm not going to go and buy another cheap one just to get through what this is what 18, okay, maybe another month or so of winter, I guess, roughly. Yeah, about a month or so of winter. Yeah, so I'm not going to invest in another one of those because it'll probably die as well at some point. Um, I'm going to see what I can do about fixing this one, and I'm going to actually go in and seriously and save up my money and invest in a proper, like a planar diesel heater or Wabasco or one of the top 2 or 3 heaters out there that like just keep running and running and running and running. There's one, I think planar, one of them I think is made in Russia, and they have to keep running because they're in the cab of the trucks to keep the guys warm overnight when they're sleeping in the bed of their trucks, right? In the Russian winter, so they have to keep going. They can't crap out on them, kind of thing. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. I got some. You'll see that coming up in another video too. I got some those fire bricks things to burn in my wood stove because I ran out of firewood, and what I had, I didn't get around to getting any more because that's diesel heater. So I got those, and I didn't get around to chopping, splitting wood and stuff. So that's gonna take. I might split some more, but it's like I say, it's. Oh, the error code was 10. Error code 10. Yeah. A lot of times it means fuel pump, but there's so many variables there. It's kind of a catch-all. They say catch-all error code. Um, could be the fuel line is crappy. You need a better fuel line. Possibly one of the issues could be because it's getting too much air in there because it's too flexible. Could be the fuel pump. Could be the sensor. Could be the what do you call that thing? The digital readout thing itself, the computer kind of thing. I don't know, so many things, but error code 10, that seems to be really well known out there. A lot of videos on that. A lot of videos on error code 10. Yeah, so in the end, like I said, I'm going to save up my pennies and invest in a quality one. Like Oh, I'm mentioning that coming up in the video on Tuesday, I think. Yeah. Uh, Chrome apparently has gone through like three or four of the knockoff diesel heaters, all made in China, and they've all crapped out on him. And he got one. I can't remember the brand name. It's one of the good ones. It's one of the top three good ones anyway. Paid a lot more money for it, and it's still running years later now. So I mean that tells you a lot right there. But yeah, I mentioned that in the video coming up, and so that's the plan. I want to get something that's going to last me a while, I like a long time, and then on those also, when they do break down after many years, kind of thing, um, there's lots of easy ways to fix them apparently. So a lot more reliable is what. Hey Cheryl, how's it going? You snuck in here. How are you doing? Sorry about that. I missed that. Missed that, Cheryl. How's it going? How are you doing? Hey, Dominic's Fitness. I'll try to do that. Um, so anyway, that's the plan with the diesel heater and that, and just get the best and pay the money for it. Pay the money. So that's that part of it. Plus the fact that I'm having trouble with my apps to do the proper, use the tools that I need to tweak my channel and the videos, I should say, is screwed up. So I got to figure out that one as well. But my biggest thing is I'm so tired and worn out. Lack of sleep and everything because of the diesel heater thing, waking up in the middle of the night. Um, that video, that video about after the diesel heater meltdown, I think. No, I can't remember which is which now. Oh, I can't remember what's coming out on Tuesday. One of them's coming. I think the diesel heater meltdown's coming out on Friday. I believe so. I believe so. Yeah. I can't remember the one before that now. I was gonna look and I forgot. But anyway, they're coming up this next week. But yeah, Chrome is doing very well for himself, isn't he? He's a very rich man. Let's put it that way. Yeah, but according to a friend of mine, he's going down the wrong path with this big, huge shop he's opening. But hey, hey, Billy T, how is it going? How are you doing? Hey, Lila, how are you doing? How you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. He had a Wabasco heater, Chrome had. I think that's what it was. But Wabasco, yeah. Um, I'm pretty sure it was, but I can't remember exactly. So I just didn't want to say. But yeah, but the big shop he's doing, man, holy cow, that is insane. And I don't know. I just seen it a lot for it, and is going way off the rails with his whole channel and everything. I don't know. I don't quite get it, but it is what it is. It's quite interesting. But like, I only get bits and pieces of what people tell me because they text me or call me or whatever, and they tell me and stuff like that. I don't watch anything or anyone anymore. I really almost don't. I have like a couple of ones that I touch base on, like once or twice every day or two. Oh, wow, we had a glitch there. We had a glitch there. Okay, another one. I find that fascinating. Kind of buffers on this end. Um, yeah. What do you got to lose? I watch that channel. Uh, a guy named Bindernowski, and it's it's all about some prophecies he gets um, that gets through him from Yeshua, Mashika. Yeah, so I like that one because that's a very important subject to me. People driving by and they're stopping, and I don't know if some of them are going to get out and come and knock on the door or something like that. But Well, right now Scott is moderator, if that's what you're talking about, Billy T, and he's out there somewhere. I saw him. So for now, yeah, but maybe another time when he's not around or something. I don't know. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Lila, about that Chrome, and he's a risk taker, all right. Very big. Hey, Scott, how's it going? He's a really big risk taker, that's for sure, and he's taken a lot on, and you know, it's what it is. It's what he wants to do. So I can't judge him or complain or anything. It's what he wants to do. I don't see it as a good move or anything, but that's just mine and some other people I know's opinion. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. But that's his choice. It's an interesting concept, an interesting idea, what he's doing with the whole shop and everything. The new one. So yeah, anyway, back to my original thing is I am really tired out and worn out because of this diesel heater thing, and not you're gonna see it up in the next two videos. Probably the one on the Friday, the not the Friday one is probably the one that really shows kind of. I can't give it all away right now, can I? But we'll see. You got two of them coming up, Tuesday and Friday. So there you go. Oh, and speaking of which, now that you're here, Cheryl, I hope you haven't gone for coffee or anything and walked away. But I'm sure it's the one on Friday, not Tuesday, but Friday. The video. I made a mention of you in it. It was just a random what do you call it? Spur of the moment kind of thing at that moment, and we're down at the beach there, so just kind of look for that. You'll find it interesting. The whole thing going on there, you'll see it. I'm not going to give any of it away, but you mentioned there, Cheryl, and really quickly, so you got to keep your eyes open. But we're down at the beach, yeah. Yeah, Lila. You know what? I don't even have to watch, and it doesn't really matter because people phone me and tell me what's going on in the videos. Like they tell me almost, um, moment by moment what's actually going on in his videos and others, not just his, but the cat lady. There's other one, a whole bunch of them out there, and people call me and tell me like blow by blow or play by play what the videos are about. So I just get the basic update without having to sit there and take the time to go through them all. But I do get these updates. But yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, it will be very interesting to see where it takes them. Very interesting. I have a little bit of back insider information about him and Emmy too, but I can't even talk about it because it's it was a private conversation. Yeah, we'll all pray for you, Billy, with that pain stuff. You got to get on some decent medications or something or whatever you can get to ease that. That pain's a killer. Pain is kind of the worst. Kind of the worst. Eden, how are you doing, Eden? Everyone take a moment to pray. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, you got to beat that pain there, buddy. Billy, Billy, my buddy. Yeah, the pain's a killer. Pain is a harsh mistress. It's very harsh, very harsh. Fortunately, I get enough to get me through. It doesn't necessarily get it all, but it gets like 80 to sometimes 95% of it, kind of thing, sort of deal, and gets me through. But which is the worst part. But if you don't have any kind of support to get you through any of that, it's a real bitch. So kudos to you for powering through it all that pain, Billy. Kudos to you. Look at the beautiful shaved face. She finally shaved, just like me. I shaved this morning. What a cutie pie, eh? What a cutie pie, yeah. She's hilarious. She's just a bundle of fun a mile a minute. Yeah. Oh, well, thanks, Lila. Thanks for the prayer. Thanks. Yeah, I'm kind of praying for the same basic thing as well, kind of deal. But I'm looking into it right now for on my own. Trying to juggle everything. Like being in the position. I don't want to overemphasize the situation in that. Um, about being on a fixed income pension, whatever it is going on, and stuff like that. But it's like basically you're in a position where you can get one thing at a time. And so when you need a diesel heater, you pick up a diesel heater, right? And when you have to, you go for the cheap one because it seems the best at the time until you find out that's why they're cheap, they break down. But yeah, then so then you got the battery pack, and you got a freezer battery operated fridge freezer, DC, um, thing like that. So many different things. I could go on and on about the list of things you got to have when you're living like this. And basically, I started with pretty much nothing but just the tiny house itself. The only thing it had was a wood stove, but it was way too big, so I hauled that out, and laptop's goofing up. Hauled that out and put in the tiny wood stove, which is way more efficient, and it wasn't overkill. Well, I thank you so much, Lila. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you saying that. That's cool. Yeah, you're right, Billy T. You can't keep a good man down. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so anyway, there's a little bit of a process going on there. Well, it seems like we've been here like, I don't know, 45 minutes. It's been 12. I don't know why it seems so long, but I don't know. I guess so many things on the mind. You go get your toy this time, baby. You go get your toy. Go get it. Here, play with this one. She drops her toy on the floor and she wants me to pick it up all the time. I'm really tired. I'm not tired. Tired and worn out. Yeah, but like I said, I'm praying that this winter eases off, just like a regular, normal Vancouver Island winter, and I don't have to use too much intense heat sources, and I'll figure things out through the summer and deal with things. There you go, Cheryl. Stinking thinking again, Cheryl. But I'm sorry to see here you have to do the blood work, but I'm sure you have to do it on a fairly regular basis as well. When I was doing the chemotherapy and all that, I was doing blood work like all the time. Um, I mean, obviously it's worrisome, but like I guess in a way I got used to it so much. But yeah, you must be on a kind of a routine in the blood work, and but it's always worrisome because you never know which way it's gonna go, and you always want the best news possible. But we'll pray for good success for your blood work and all that, and um, I was hoping it was going to be the video on Tuesday, but it's the one on Friday. And it's probably too late for it'll be after your blood work. But check out the video on the Friday, and maybe it'll make you feel better. Not before this blood work, but maybe before the next one. Ouch. Oh, my foot's going to sleep. Sitting funny. Oh, you trimmed Lacey up and she's got to have a jacket. Yeah, you're way down really in Winterland there kind of thing. Aren't you, Billy? But Lacey's got a jacket. That's good. Yeah, I got sweaters for the girls, but uh, it warmed up kind of thing in that, and I got them trimmed, and it's almost irrelevant to have them right now. It has to get colder. You're welcome there, Cheryl. Yeah, you're right, Lila. Spring is just around the corner. We're more than halfway through winter, I'm pretty sure now. I'd have to, yeah, 1, 2, yeah, we're 2/3. We got 1 month left, so we're 2/3 through winter. So yeah, there we are. Well past halfway. Cool. You know, I didn't even stop and think of that yet before this time. I don't have time to think of simple things and stop and take the time for that kind of stuff. But oh, thanks for all the love and prayers and everything. I will light a candle for you. Oh, that's so cool. There you go, Billy. Lots of prayers and lighting candles for you and and lots of prayers and stuff for you, Cheryl. That's awesome. Awesome. And sometimes it goes by a little too fast and I can't necessarily keep up. Oh. But my back is really hurting too, and that's a combination of lots of things, like being old, being in a medical condition, probably my improper mattress I'm sleeping on, and all sorts of different things. Yeah. But anyway, so wow, we got lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. And anyway, I mentioned earlier that I was so tired, worn out, and with all this diesel heater thing, and like I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 in the morning, and stuff, and then up all the rest of the day and all that, like lately, and just worn out. That I was saying I don't even have the feeling or energy or drive to sing songs. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah, someone I can't remember who actually mentioned it just a little while ago. One of the comments I caught it, but I haven't mentioned it yet. They said something about do I know the song um, on the boardwalk, and yeah, I believe Carl actually brought that one up quite a while back in another live, quite a while back. Pretty sure Carl brought that one up, and I have looked at it under the boardwalk, I believe it is. And I'm not sure if I can actually do that and give it justice. You know what I mean? Um, I keep thinking about it once in a while, and but there's so many others and there's so many that are little or a lot easier for me to do than ones I got. But I'll keep looking at that one under the boardwalk and revisit it once in a while, see what I can do with it. There's a lot that not the best at the whole thing, the whole song. And every once in a while I retry them and try and get better. What did you do now? Oh, another toy, another toy. Oof. There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to answer that question that was brought up. Yeah, mattress certainly does make a difference, doesn't it, Lila? I've been meaning to invest in one. It's actually not that much. It's just a matter of juggling my priorities. And I could just make a phone call and get the one I want made up for me, special order. But that's another thing too. It's I got to think about that because I might, if I switch out of this unit and into a different unit, like a motorhome or something, then that changes everything. And I've invested in a mattress that I got to give away to someone else now because it'll be the wrong size and configuration. Oh, there you are, Euphoric. How's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, thanks, Darlene. Thanks for feeling for me there, Darlene. That's good. Glad you're here listening. Yeah, we were looking for you a little while ago there, Lori. That's right, too. Backwoods Canada. Saunas and whirlpools and all that kind of stuff can be really helpful kind of thing. Hello, Valentino. How you doing? First time here, hey? Yeah, great. Hang out. We got a good community here. Good people, friendly, a lot of fun. So yeah, hang out and enjoy and join in and enjoy if you want. And you're welcome. No, Lila, I'm not going to check on Amazon for that. I actually, for the mattress, like I would have made for this unit here or in a newer unit, whatever unit I go into and I have a mattress made, I got the right guy in the right place to find exactly what I need and at a basically a wholesale cost, which is like hard to find kind of thing. And he's been doing this like pretty much all his life, so I know the actual mattress, and I get the mattress and then put a cover on it, like what do you call it? Similar to a duvet cover kind of thing, mattress cover, and that's about it. And then just wash those and that. But no, I got it the best one for the back and everything, like the body and that kind of stuff too. The mattress, he knows what he's doing, so I just have to get around to ordering one if I want anything. Yeah, Cheryl, I love the girl's haircut too. Don't? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, so much better. And they don't lose so much hair and get it all over my face and in the bed and everywhere. My clothes, my pillows. And I love them like that. That's the way, and they're great to snuggle with that way. That way, when they get hairier, they get kind of fuzzy and not so snuggable, and also they collect a lot of dirt and dust and whatever, and they kind of stink a little bit. Yeah. So yes, Lila, I have a plan in place. I always have a plan in place, but like it's always back to doing one thing at a time because that's all we can afford in our old retired situation. Yeah, Darlene, don't the girls look freaking awesome? They certainly do. No, that's funny you say that, Valentino. It's probably the hat. No, I've never. I've always. I do. I'm a really good cook. I do a bunch of stuff at home, and I've done cooking with Kent videos and stuff in the past. I don't do that now because of my diet. And long story short, it's just I don't consume as much food, so I I can't make all these interesting meals anymore because I gotta have someone to feed it to, and it's just me here. But anyway, it's probably the hat that makes me look like a chef or a cook or something like that. This is a Glengarry hat. It's a Scottish hat that goes with the kilts I wear. I wear kilts all the time, so it kind of goes with the whole outfit kind of thing. Ah, don't be sorry. No, no, don't be sorry. No big deal. I hear that a lot when they see me from kind of here up. uh, but I mean, I've kind of thought of it a lot through my life as working as a chef or learning to be a full chef and working in restaurants and doing that kind of stuff. Thought of it on and on. I have a passion for that stuff, but it's just not the way I went. But so I kind of do it at home on my own, and I kind of learned the basics from my mom and just went from there all my life. And I do quite a good lot of interesting stuff, but it's one of the things I thought of. Just like I thought of being an archaeologist too, but that didn't pan out either, for one reason or another. Right? So there, yeah. So here are the plans. There was a guy here that came by, I believe, about 2 to 3 months ago, and he was talking to me about the tiny house and whether I wanted to sell it and blah blah blah. And I said, yeah, well, I definitely have to move on, but I'm dealing with my channel and trying to get my channel base up and all this stuff and juggle everything. But so I don't know the when and all this. But anyway, sorry, I'm laughing at the comment there. So anyway, one thing and another, I said I would sell it because I do need to move on and change and all that, and I do it in the springtime. When I don't need the tiny house, I can get through the summer in a tent or whatever I need till I either build on this trailer something bigger and better, or I find something other than this tiny house, like a motorhome or something like that, which is way more convenient. And that's what I'm actually looking for. That's what I was looking for when I got the tiny house. Just didn't have the funds at the time, but I did have the funds for this tiny house, believe it or not, and the trailer, because it was just a crazy, crazy low price. But I managed to scoop it up, and there's no way I could have afforded any kind of decent motorhome or anything like that at the time when this came up. So yeah, but that's the idea, is get the motorhome. Hey. They see something out there. Oh, I see it too now. Oh yeah, somebody walking the dog over there. What a tough little girl, eh? The baby's up there looking out the window. Yeah, this is their planet. Don't you dare let another dog walk through their planet. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You guys are out of control. Why do you love people so much and you hate dogs? It's nuts. Just nuts. Whoops. Just nuts. Anyway, I got to catch up here. Oh, yeah, right. Back to where I was laughing there. I was talking about being a chef and cooking and all that kind of stuff. And Carl said, just wrap bacon on everything and it'll be so much better. So good and so much better. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bacon. Yeah, I love bacon, but I rarely have it much because bacon is bacon. But I don't know. They say it's good and they say it's bad, and some could say it's good. It goes back and forth, but you know what? I just enjoy it once in a while, and then I really enjoy it. But I love bacon. And you know how you make a triple bacon burger better? Add more bacon. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Just wrap anything in bacon and it's great. Yeah, not so much the stress now for me, Cheryl, for sleeping and that, as it is partly my medical condition and I'm old and all that kind of stuff, but more about the cold. If it's warm, I don't sleep too bad. When it's warm and cozy constantly through the night, like with the diesel heater, it was perfect. I'd sleep better and longer and stuff, and that's the key, is the warmth. Having the right warmth and temperature throughout the night. It's when the cold kicks in. It's Angel Ocean Cloud. Hey, Angel Ocean Cloud. That's interesting. My dog's name is Angel. The little white girl is named Angel. What do you mean? What happened to the dogs there, Mamma Mia? Well, thank you, Angel Ocean Cloud. They are beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous. Yeah, they got a cute little spot there in the window. That's right, Carl. There you go, Cheryl. Listen to the Carl there. He just said, just think about the good times we have every Sunday, and that'll help get you through your stress and worry and everything. And that's kind of what I'm saying in the video, which is ironically coming up on Friday and not now or Tuesday or whatever. Is I'm saying, something about, relaxing, focusing, staying in the moment. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give away the video. You got to watch it. But that's it. Yeah. Just to think about that, what Carl said, and all the other things that are wonderful, like the little things, like just things that really make you happy, and stuff. Like, remember that tune from The Sound of Music? All my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. you know, that kind of attitude, feeling, kind of thought process, kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Darlene, you're so funny. Bacon and cookies, bacon and candy. Yeah, bacon and anything. Bacon and ice cream. Come on. Bacon and pancakes with maple syrup all over both of them. Yeah. Hey, socks with sandals. Pigs in a blanket. There you go. Someone's on the right track. Pigs in a blanket and then wrapped in bacon and more bacon. Backwoods Canada's got the right idea. That's the key in all foods. Bacon. Pigs in a blanket. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, I missed that. I got a notification and I missed it. Oh, I see. Mamma Mia, yeah. Didn't you see that? It's a dog was walking by. When a dog and their owner walks through this neighborhood and the girls can see it out the window, then they bark. They bark at all dogs. They love people. Love people, hate dogs, and don't allow a dog to walk through your neighborhood. These two go nuts, and that's what they were doing. One can see out the door window, and one can see out the upper window, and they were just going nuts because there was a dog, somebody walking their dog just out where they could see it. That's what was happening there. They went nuts. They went nuts. There you go, Cheryl. There you go. So that's kind of what you have to do. I mean, uh, I'd be the first one to say it's not easy. Not. My waist is hurting again. Uh, oh, my innards are really not good at all. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, I'd be the first one to say it's not easy. It's hard. It's really hard. I mean, I went through a bunch of depression over the last 2 years, up and down, back and forth. Actually, 3 years. I should say, stretch it out 3 years, and stuff like that, and all sorts of issues, emotional issues, and stress issues, and all that kind of stuff. But and up and down, and it's just like I just had to power through it. Like just, I had to force myself. There was a time when I did the back when I did a tour through Port Alberni, and I did a whole bunch of places. I did campgrounds. I did the mill. I did hole in the wall. I did down in the quay, which I called the Key by mistake, which I rarely ever do, but it's a quay. Did all this Port Alberni stuff back then. I was like I was ready to quit the channel. I was so down. You never noticed it back then, but I was so down and everything about a lot of different stuff going on. And I just wanted to give up, quit, and everything. And I powered through, and I just forced myself to do one video after another, and then stack them up in my time frame schedule to get them released one after another. And I just powered through it. And I barely even know how I did that. It was just mind-boggling to me because um, I, you know, the lower you get, the harder it is to fight back. You know what I mean? But anyway, I did, and I basically fought back, and I just powered through it. And it's like what you have to. I just kept telling myself, you can't just not do anything, and that's the first key right there is it's not easy, not at all. But you have to deal with it, and you know, and then find ways to deal with it that make you feel better about every day, or every week, or every part of your life. Like with me, I got the girls. I got the one girl, and then I kept another girl, and that helps me so much. Like every day. And I'm not saying go out and get a dog or anything, but you know what I mean, right? You just got to keep focused on all the good little things there are. Sorry, I do have to catch up with these comments. Preet Joshi, how you doing? Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, thanks, Billy T. But yeah, I mean, but everyone's to some degrees, got to pat themselves on the back because everyone deals with challenges in life every day, all the time now, especially nowadays. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse out there. But um, you know, everyone's got to power through stuff and soldier through their life, and everyone's got their issues and their problems and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell, Lila. Um, just find something to do and focus on, like all the projects that are necessary in everyone's life, that they haven't possibly done before or whatever, and or need to get done, I should say. And just when one project's done, just do another one. Go what needs doing next, and just focus on that in the moment and doing that thing. And then we're having another buffering problem here, and just do that, and just stay in the moment and focus on each thing. And the time will pass, and you'll get a bunch of stuff done, and you'll have forgotten about a lot of stuff. But and that's another thing too, is when you get to the point that you think you're not going to be able to do that, then you just breathe, breathe. Yeah, very true, Lila. Very true, very true. But like I say, in a nutshell, at the end of the day, it's still hard. Whatever anyone's going through, it's still hard, and the end result is you just got to muster up the strength and power through it. And the more you do that, the better you feel too. Like the more you get accomplished and constructive and everything like that, it helps you feel better. So you're welcome, Preet Joshi. That's about it, Valentino. If you fall, get up, shake it off, and keep on marching, kind of thing. It's sort of thing. But like I say, if you fall off the horse, you got to get back on it. Otherwise, you may never do it again because of the fear or whatever. So there we go. That's all in a nutshell. Oh, you have 3 cats. Well, there you go. You got more entertainment than you know what to do with. Cats are one of the most entertaining creatures on the planet, man. And if you got a place, I don't know, what I used to like to do is I used to not only get them those climbing posts and trees and everything like that, but put up just below the ceiling, like in an apartment or something, put a shelf along there that's carpeted all the way around. And they could jump up and climb around the ceiling there and play with toys. I mean, it was crazy. It was like a cat's jungle gym. Crazy. You're very welcome, Cheryl. I just pray it works. That's all. That's my intent. There is pray it works. And the less I have to, I guess, talk about it, the more it's working. uh, yeah, the cats can be so entertaining, but you can build them all sorts of crazy things, or go out and buy them stuff that is already built, right? And you can just build a whole cat jungle gym in your house, kind of thing, if you want. But yeah, they're very entertaining. At least you got that. But anyway, another thing too is just keep remembering there's so many people out there that know exactly how you feel, and they think about you. So keep that in mind too when you know that you're not alone. That's exactly it. You're not alone. Lunch with the boys. How are you doing? Lunch with the boys. You look pretty new around here. The girls are calmed down now. I'm gonna. This one. Oh, oh my gosh! You're just throwing toys everywhere, aren't you? You're just throwing toys everywhere, aren't you? Look at that. She's throwing all her toys down on the floor. She wants me to do something. So there we are. But yeah, lately I'm kind of under quite a bit of stress, anxiety, whatever, frustration, coldness because it's so cold out. A cool goose. Oh, you love my dogs. A cool goose. That's an interesting handle. How are you doing? So, but yeah, like I said, this is not necessarily going to be a singing day. I'm not. I don't know. But having said that, come here, Angel. Come here. Come here. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, what a cutie pie. What a cutie pie. Yeah. So now I gotta get the toy again. Ooh, let's see this. Yeah, there you go, Cheryl. Too. You can always keep in mind that those little star-shaped squeaky toys that you sent to the girls there are probably one of their favorites, and they play with them all the time. Well, baby does for sure. Anyway, they both like them, but yeah, just keep that in mind, and just when you want to think of something cool, just think of baby playing and squeaking with her little toys that you gave her and stuff like that, or baby and Angel kind of playfully fighting over them or something like that. Just happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Anyway, I'm trying to catch up here too. Um, so yeah, you got a range of ages there. You got a cat that's 7, one's 15, and one's 16. Yeah, that's a range of ages. I had actually when I was in Vancouver at one point in time, in a number of years there, Yeah, thanks, Lila. Let the music begin. Yeah, I had to do that. That's kind of the theme song I think around here, isn't it? Kind of, sort of. It's my theme song anyway. um, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, right. When I was in Vancouver, and at a certain time they called me Catmandu. I had uh, I had 10 cats of my own, and that's it's just I was into cats, and I had a whole bunch of them, and then my girlfriend at the time, she was moving from somewhere into her own condo that she is purchasing, and she had a lapse in the time she had to be out of one and into the condo that was had been built, right. There was a lag in time, so anyway, she kind of had to stay with me for a while, and then for 1 month, and then for a couple other months she had to leave her cat with me too. So I had 11 cats there. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great. Cats are so entertaining. Can be. They can be, but I think dogs are. I mean, dogs and cats are so different. But right now, I just like my dogs the way they are. They're more interactive in that. They're not so aloof, and they're. I think they're easier, kind of thing, for the most part. Oh, sorry, I'm just laughing here, but yeah, yeah, that was another thought too. Lila is making up in the corner up in there, making a little skinny little cat climbing box house sort of thing, kind of deal for them up in there. I thought of that. It's just another project to try and get around to, and it may come. Who knows? But I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm laughing because Darlene, you hit the nail on the head, kind of thing. I just look forward to just waking up in the morning and having coffee or tea. It's about it. You're happy if you just wake up in the morning and you're still here, kind of thing. I've heard a lot of people, especially older, of course, people say that. But yeah, that's kind of putting it in a nutshell. But yeah. Hello, Euphoric. How are you doing? That's interesting, Lila. Yeah. I think everyone's lived in a neighborhood where they've had kind of a cat lady that takes in all the strays and everything, kind of thing. Yeah, almost like on The Simpsons there with the cat lady and the strays, but then she's crazy. That one. uh, yeah, Catmandu, Cheryl, Catmandu. Um, Basically, I the place I was living at, it was a big house with a big backyard and everything, garden, the whole bit. It was a great place, and because of circumstances, I ended up having to move away from there, and because of the circumstances, I couldn't really take the cats with me, and it was really kind of a I guess tragic to some degree, and a little bit depressing in a way. But anyway, what I did was there was a place out in Abbotsford at the time. I'm not sure if they're still there or not. This was like many years ago. We're talking quite a long time ago, and it was called CARES, Canadian Animal Rescue and Extended Shelter. CARES. Anyway, yeah, it was a great place. What they do is they take any cats from anywhere, like strays or people that have to give them up or whatever, any circumstance, or what do you call it? You know, uh, ones that are, give, people just believe they're lost. I can't remember the word for it, but anyway. So what they do is they take it and they pay for all the spaying and neutering and anything like needs for the cat, and they have a big, huge place like acreage out there, all fenced in, so no cat can get off the acreage. Huge in there, and they all roam around in there and play, and they got all sorts of jungle gyms, everything a cat could want, kind of thing there, and they have them, and then they basically just have pictures of them at in their wall and in their books and stuff, and then they just adopt them out, and make sure they're getting and with all sorts of donations and stuff they work strictly on funds and donations from people and all that kind of stuff, and also when they adopt them out, they bring in money that way as well, because that way they know that the person's really going to take care of this cat, right? Because they've invested a lot of time and effort on a huge property, the best people ever to take care of any of your cats. So it was great. It was really a joy when I let them go, because I know it's almost like letting them go to heaven kind of thing, because that's how good it was. So, you know, but anyway, that's what happened to the cats. You need another lost pallet on the highway there, Lila, for me to do another woodworking project. I still got some leftover pieces. Still thinking of doing something with some of it, but yeah, I think we can look for more entertaining things, like to do, like go canoeing or fishing or wild foraging or almost anything, but finding junk on the highway and making stuff out of it. I'm just kidding around. So, oh, you're so lucky there, euphoric granny. Yeah, you're so lucky. Yeah, that's the way to wake up and everything like that. I wish I could kind of do that all the time, every day, but I got to stay focused on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that John Jarvis. He's not here. He kind of pops in and out now these days, but he deals with that kind of stuff with helping cancer patients and stuff, with all that stuff you're talking about, euphoric, and curing people's cancer, which is cool. That's interesting, Carl. Interesting you brought that up. It was kind of interesting. All diseases, like, generally come and go, and um, or can come and go. Not they don't always go, but they can come and stay. But anyway, interesting for me was when I was growing up, as a young kid. We always had cats or something around a lot. We had a couple of dogs here and there, but I had lots of cats. Had no problem with that. But and then I always had, everywhere I went, cats would always come to me. They just did, everywhere. It didn't matter. All my friends' cats and everybody's, strangers' cats, whatever. And so they would come and that, and then they'd jump on me and they'd rub their face on me, whatever, and stuff like that. And I'd pet them and stuff like that. And then one day when I was like 13 years old, a cat came up and was doing that. It was sitting on my lap. I was petting it, and I was getting in my face and rubbing on my face and stuff like that. And then it took off, and then I don't know, an hour or two later, I just suddenly went into this allergic reaction to this cat. It was like insane. Like, my eyes went red and puffy, and like it was brutal. It was obvious like I was in an allergic reaction. It was bizarre, right? So that was interesting and hard, because hey, Christina, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? How you doing, Christina? Everybody say hi to Christina. Sorry about that. I'm fumbling on my words, trying to think. Anyway, serious reaction to this cat, and then anytime a cat got near me after that, same thing, really, really serious reaction. I was like, wow, you're allergic to cats. And it was quite obvious, because, the only time it happened was when a cat came by. So that was at 13 years old. And even when I was 16 or something like that, I was up in Smithers, and we had like these, somebody had a bearskin rug and a wolfskin rug. And a couple of times I fell asleep on the floor to the wood stove, like lying on these skin rugs. And I woke up, and it wasn't as bad of a reaction, but I had an allergic reaction to these wolf skin and bear skin too. It was like really bizarre in a way, but it wasn't very bad. It was quite mild actually. Baby, you know what? I think it's fun for you, but not so much for me. I gotta focus here. But anyway, so that was like that, and so I basically avoided cats for a couple of years there, and you know, but they always seemed to always like to come near me and that too. So it was almost unavoidable once in a while, but I would try to keep them away and stuff like that. But then once when I was 16, um, I was late 16, almost 17, I guess, and a cat came by, and it was, I'd kind of forgotten about it, I guess, in a way, because I just like cats. I like animals, dogs, cats, like animals, and I just didn't really think about it. And it came up, and it was like really interested in making friends with me, and like rubbing all over me and my face and stuff like that. Oh, baby, come on, come on. It's not funny anymore. Go play. So it was doing that, and after a while, later on, I noticed that nothing happened. I was like, hey, wait, that cat was all over me, and I was kind of, I guess, half expecting it to happen because, it wasn't just a casual moment. It was kind of the cat was everywhere, and I noticed later, hey, nothing happened, no allergy, nothing in that, and then ever since then, I got around cats more and more often, and nothing was happening. So it was a full 3 year period that I was severely allergic to cats, and not dogs either, not dogs at all, not one dog at all, just cats, and severely allergic to cats for a full 3 years, like really bad. And then all of a sudden, it just went away, and I've never been allergic to cats or dogs or any other animal ever since then. It's really interesting kind of thing. So I think allergies a lot of times are like a lot of different diseases. They can come and go. Just need the right circumstances or something. I don't know. Just found that interesting. Yeah, I've got my garden in there, the community garden, and a friend went in there and put some seaweed and a bunch of other compostable stuff and good stuff in there for me to set it all up. And I had some potatoes, really good purple potatoes that have got some eyes on them. I was going to throw in there and put some stuff in there, but I don't know how long I'm going to be in the neighborhood. So yeah, if I do plant a bunch of stuff, I might have to end up giving up the garden and then letting somebody else reap all the benefits of growing in there. So it's a conundrum. I'm having a hard time with that. But no, I'm probably not going to put a lot of effort into it because plans are kind of changing here and sort of thing. Yeah, I'm glad you loved that, Cheryl. The video with the canoe, I really enjoyed that too. You making it and just even watching it later, I thought it was kind of cool. It was so nice out there. The lake was just like sheer glass and everything like that. It was beautiful. Really enjoyed that. It was cool. But thank you. I'm glad you liked that one. It was a lot of fun actually. And your Cheryl, your black cat is like a panther. That's always been my favorite cat. Ever since I can remember being a young child, black panthers were just, I loved black panthers. That's why this blanket here is a black panther. But yeah, and when I got cats, I had all sorts of different cats, of course, but my favorite of all was all the cats that were all black. It was really cool. Oh yeah, Darlene, that's exactly what I thought. It was exactly it's in the immune system, and that's when we get allergies is because there's something wrong with the immune system. And so, at one point I was fine, and then the next point I was having allergies with cats, and it lasted 3 years, and then all of a sudden I'm not anymore. It's something to do with the immune system, and I think that's what it was. It's just my immune system went down for some reason, Um, and that's what attacked me, and that's what happened to me. And then my immune system came back up, fixed itself, or repaired itself, whatever it needed to do. And yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Way back when that happened was, it's the immune system, and that's exactly right, Darlene. I'm, I'm sure. Here we go again. Oops. I switched positions, and she still keeps throwing them on the floor. Ooh, that's a nice van. I wonder what they're doing. Looks vaguely familiar. Vaguely familiar. Oh, I was wondering if it was somebody I. No, it's someone different. Looked like, yeah, maybe it is. Someone I filmed their video or their van before, I think. Looks like they were going to say hi, but they didn't stop. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, I've seen that before, Backwoods Canada. I've seen actually other places like that, but also that one in Malaysia there, the cat cities and stuff where, it's just all about cats. Yeah, that's crazy. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. I've seen that with dogs, places, countries like South America now, where they have a whole place of just pretty much wild dogs. They're not really wild, but they're wild domestic dogs, I guess. And people come down there and they visit them and everything, and then they go home and come back and forth, and it's really cool and interesting. I think that's so neat. Your cats have to stay outside, is that right, Carl? My cats were always indoor, outdoor. I always thought, indoor, outdoor, best of both worlds. But yeah, yeah, I could get a heating blanket for my bed, Cheryl. But the only problem with that is I need either AC, like plug in a AC current, which is pretty much impossible on the road, or get a DC one, a really good quality DC one that'll actually last through the night. And there are not too many of those around that I've found. So yeah, but I could do that. Get a heating blanket from the bed, but then when I get up in the morning, I still have to get out of bed into the cold. But yeah, I've thought of that as well. But like I say, there's not. I don't think there's a lot of good quality DC operated heating blankets that could last more than, let's say, one night or something like that. You go get it. Go get your toy, baby. You go get it. It's your turn. Go. Go get your own toy, baby. Oh my God, I haven't had one of those in a long time, Darlene. You're having a ham hock and salad. I haven't had ham hocks in a long time. You're making me drool. I love ham hocks. I love pork of pretty much any kind. Bacon, ham hocks. Actually, I don't care for actual ham, the ham itself. I like pork and all the pork parts, but the ham itself, I'm not, I'll eat it once in a while, but it's not one of my favorites, but I love ham hocks and stuff like that. Pig's feet, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sometimes it's best to have just indoor cats like that, Cheryl. Uh, a lot of times it's just safer and healthier for the cat themselves, you know what I mean? Because they can be just a totally indoor environment thing. See, look at this. She's kind of growling under her breath in a way. And she's saying, Dad, 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 get my toy, Dad. You want me to get the toy? You want me to get the toy, baby? Huh? What do you want? You go get it. You go get it. See, oh, there she goes. She actually went down to get it. Oh, that's because she's thirsty. Yeah, that's cool. That's the cool thing to do with ham hocks and stuff like that. Cook down the bone later for a long period of time and use it for soup broth. Oh my God, yeah. Same with turkey carcass when you're done with the turkey and stuff, or chicken carcass. You know, you can cook all those bones down and come up with your own chicken or turkey broth. But a ham broth from a ham bone and stuff like that. Oh my God, that stuff's good. And that's the best stuff to make um, your green pea, homemade green pea soup out of is the ham broth with more ham or pork or something. I like pork though. Oh, I didn't even see that coming. I didn't see it coming. Usually I'm sort of waiting for it, but I didn't see that coming, Cheryl. What am I going to do for the rest of the day? That's a really good question. I am almost at a loss for that because there's so many possibilities here. Oh, I know what I have to do. I I get my medications once a month, you know, like obviously I guess. So I ordered them up and they're ready today. They were ready this morning and I could have got out of bed, run down and got them and come back here and done the live and everything. But it's just that's how bad I just felt. I didn't get up. I just said screw it, you know. I'll go afterwards. It's not a big deal, kind of thing. And then I got to get some other supplies like duct tape and things like that. Where'd I put my notes here now? I have to find my actual notes. They're in there somewhere. But yeah, I got to get a couple of supplies. But I don't know. I also got to deal with this wood stove issue, like with the wood for the wood stove issue. Got to get that more organized right now. It's kind of like I haven't settled into it. What else do I got to do? Oh, yeah, we got to go down and get some food now. Like, well, especially dog food. Like I usually go down and I get fresh meat for the dogs, like steak, liver, chicken, anything but usually ham, pork, or bacon. Because apparently that's not good for the little dogs. It can give them health problems. So I just stick with beef, chicken, and liver, and they're really good with that. What do you want? What do you want? Where's your toy? Oh, you want me to play? Now she's sitting there like this, looking at me, going, "Dad, I brought it. There it is. Let's play now. See? There we go. See? See? That's what I live with." Yeah, so much fun. Anyway, yeah. So it looks like I got a lot of things to do. So anyway, I could survive here. I got enough food that I could survive here in minimum of a week. You know, because I don't eat a lot, and I got some canned stuff and that. But yeah, I always love to have the fresh stuff for the kids, and I've got the really good, high quality, nutritious kibble for them, so they won't starve or anything. But I can keep fresh food, so I buy them 3 days worth of fresh meat, basically, and I can make that last. All the meat lasts for 3 days before, you know, any problem happens with fresh meat sticking around with no real fridge. I've got an outdoor sort of spot that acts like a fridge, but there. Oh man, you know, you guys are really torturing me with this. Oh, Carl, rotisserie chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and cornbread. Come on, stop it. And I can't eat that much. I eat a small meal once a day. One small meal once a day. Oh, that would kill me to eat a bunch because I'd want a big chunk of each one of those. The chicken, the mashed potatoes, the mac and cheese, and the cornbread. I want a big chunk of every one of them, and I'd be just so. But oh my God, that stuff is so delicious. I've had every bit of that in the past. My mom was an excellent cook. It's the old days, back in the old days when everyone knew how to cook really, really well, and it made awesome, awesome homemade food and comfort food and all that kind of stuff. And that's kind of like what you're talking about. Roast chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and cornbread. To me, is a big meal of comfort food. Oh, you're killing me! You're killing me, man. Oh, now I'm just starting to get hungry. It's not dinner time yet. A long ways to go. But back to the what I'm doing the rest of the day. Yeah, I definitely got to go down and get my meds. I got to do that. Got to grab some supplies like duct tape and can't remember the other hardware stuff I was looking at. I need it. It's written down. And got to grab some food for the dogs. I know there's something else I got to do. I know there's something. But that's the main part of it. The main part of it. Oh, and then I got to deal with some stuff with my videos and stuff through the Wi-Fi and everything. I got another copyright claim. I got to deal with that, and so that'll be later on. I got to build and upload another video, stuff like that. Hopefully, I'll get that done tonight. But other than that, I'm not planning too much. You know what I really like? I don't know if I can afford it though. Go get them food for the girls, and then instead of getting groceries for me, go and get a bunch of Chinese food. I'd love some Chinese food right now. I'm trying to catch up here, yeah. Yeah, Mamma Mia, that food sounds like Thanksgiving, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Like you said, Carl, every time. The only thing to make it better is wrap it all in bacon. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Um, do I ever worry about my house when I leave it to go to town? No, not really. Generally, in this neighborhood and in most places, it's pretty good. You know, people, especially this is like really noticeable. You know, if someone tries to steal it and go anywhere, you just phone it in and they're going to see it right away. I mean, it would be tricky. It's not just like a run of the mill like motorhome or trailer that they all look the same. But so I don't worry about that from that perspective. That's a good part of it. But I also have a really good trailer hitch lock, the ball hitch lock. Oh, sorry. One moment. One moment, please. That goes on there. It's really the best one you can get, kind of thing, and it's a really good deterrent. You know, they take a lot of effort and noise and everything for them to try and break it open and everything like that kind of deal. So no, I don't really worry about it too much. There are places I would, even with the lock on it, I would worry, but I don't generally hang out at places like that. So no, I don't really worry too much. This is becoming monotonous now. Oh wow, we've been here a while now. Holy crap! Didn't see that coming. Yeah, backwoods Canada, Greek salad. I love Greek salad, Greek food. Ooh, yeah, sounds good. Well, look into that, Glenn. Thanks for the hint there. Um, I do actually have two sets of Allen wrenches, two full sets of Allen wrenches. I have them, excuse me, in my toolbox. So I won't need to pick them up, but thanks for the hint. I'm actually going to take the whole thing apart, take the casing off it and everything, and take it apart, look at it, check it out. Eventually, when I have the time and everything, because I need the time, I can't do it right now either. By the time I actually get it all done and figured out, it'll probably be springtime anyway. But yeah, I will definitely look into it. Thanks for the hint, Allen wrenches. Um, and I will look, and I'm just going to start with the list of what I've read of things like, first of all, start off with the fuel line. The fuel line on these are really cheap, apparently. Well, they are. I've actually seen it. You can't help but see it, but they're cheap. So that's one of the things to start with. Get a proper fuel line and just go from there. But yeah, they are fixable, apparently. So we'll see. One thing at a time. But thanks for that, Glenn. I try and be as healthy as I can all the time in my situation. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name or your handle there, but yeah, I try and be as healthy as I can all the time. Anyway, anyway, since I usually do it, and I've only done the one song this time, this is something I haven't done for a while, and I wasn't that great at it before, but we could try it again. Just to end the show because we're getting on, and I got really quite a bit I got to do, or I got to. Once I do all the things I said I have to do, I got to get on top of all the other stuff that's going on. So much stuff, so much stuff. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, you know the ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstores sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. But heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number two, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. But stories always end. And if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. There we go. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for all your applause and everything. Nice comments and stuff. I'm glad you liked it. I was just trying to catch up in the comments, obviously, again. Um, Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it better than the last time. Hope I did it better, but that's a cool tune. Anyway, I just thought I'd at least do something. But yeah, my mechanic can probably help me fix the diesel heater, but that'll take time. I have to go up and there or bring him down here, which takes time and money. But yeah, he can do it. He can do anything. He can actually. There's almost nothing he can't kind of do himself, sort of thing. So yeah, but yeah, we'll try and fix it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we'll get a better one. But in the end, I'm going to get a better one anyway because they're proven over time to last longer and better than these knockoffs. So there you go. So anyway, oh, what are you doing, little girl? There's the little girl. There's hugs and kisses for everyone. Hugs and kisses for everyone. There's the little girl, yeah. Come here, you come here. You hear that? She says, I want to play with my toy. I want to play with my toy, Dad. She's hilarious, man. Hilarious. She's the love of my life, too. She's the love of my life, right, baby? Yeah, you're the love of my life. Yeah. I've had her since she was 8.5 weeks old. So just little. We've been together, I think it's 6 or over 6 years. Not sure if we're coming up to 6 or after 6. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. Oh, but 3, 6. We're coming up to 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. She was born in 2017. There you go. So anyway, oh, that's the girls there. Hugs and kisses to all the girls from all of you, and back at you from them. Oh, I am worn out. I've been taking my medications too, and it's still not perking me up. And they usually do help to perk me up and level me out, and get me on my feet and going, and kind of help me through the day, kind of thing. But it's just not happening. I think my body, my mind, and everything is just too. The only thing that comes to mind is stress, but it's not exactly what I'm trying to do. Too much pressure on my body and my mind and everything to power through it. So I gotta think hard on it. So anyway, that's gonna be my day, my afternoon, evening, get all that stuff. But I've got a ton of stuff to do as well. I gotta sort out all the crap in my truck there. I gotta sort of downloading and everything. But that's the thing I never got to today, and that's what I want to talk to you now before I go, is there was a guy that came by, I mentioned this earlier, who wanted to buy this tiny house. And anyway, I phoned him up, talked to him, he says not interested, got a canopy. And, if you don't catch people when they really want something, like right at that moment, then they and they have time to think about it, then they usually think otherwise. Not always, but I mean, it really depends on the motivation. Anyway, long story short, so he's not interested. He's done something else. But I'm putting this little tiny house up for sale, the tiny house and the trailer, or the trailer. But I'm going to get rid of them both eventually. If I get rid of the tiny house first, that would be good for me because I have a trailer I can use to haul stuff around until I can sort that out too. But if somebody wants to buy the tiny house and trailer all in one, in a way that's good for me too, because it just helps me. I need to get something that's much more better and more efficient, and that for me and the girls and everything, and all along, ever since the beginning, it's always been the ideal thing is something like a motorhome or something, a cargo van, a good sized cargo van, like a long one, a tall one, and a wide one, kind of thing, where I can have everything inside in one unit, and and have all the amenities I need and everything, like proper fridge, stove, oven, and all that kind of stuff. It'll all be run on, unless it's propane or something like that. But Anyway, that's the plan. So I'm hoping to actually try and deal with that this just before spring hits and deal with that and then move on to something else. And that's there's going to be a time lag probably in between, but we'll see. I mean, I'm going to miss the tiny house and everything. We've had a lot of great times here in 3 years, and a lot of ups and downs. Boy, a lot of downs too. But I'm going to miss it. But I have to do what's good for me and my health and my body and my dogs and everything, and comfort and size and everything. And especially the heat. Like, this is not the easiest thing to heat. This thing, it's much easier to heat a motorhome or another type of trailer than it is this. Or to keep it heated anyway, constantly through the night. Oh man, this gets monotonous. I've got to get them out for a run so they'll forget about that. I don't have to keep doing it. I'm trying to talk to my friends here. Anyway, everyone's gone silent out there. I'm just wondering if the channel's running or if the feed died or something. We're still supposed to be live here. But anyway, that's the plan. So that might be coming up. Like if it works the way I want it to, I'm not sure if it's going to. I was hoping to get that sort of settled, get rid of one or two or both of these pieces by the first week of April. So, and then go and figure something else out, because then I'll have money from the sale and everything, and be capable to pick up exactly what I'm looking for. But we're gonna stick with the tiny house idea and everything like that. We're gonna keep that theme going. So it's almost like everyone went to sleep. There's no comments going on. Everyone was talking and talking and talking. I think a lot of people have left. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's. Anyway, maybe I'm delusional, but if you're out there, make a comment or something, because everything just kind of died. But anyway, oh, there we go. Thanks, Glenn. You have a great day too, Glenn. Sounds like you're out of here, but you'd have a great day. Glad you could be here again. Nice to have you, and just stay warm, stay safe, and everything. Exactly, backwoods Canada, and that's what I've kind of been wanting all along here. But I got this. It came into my lap. It was a good price and everything. I could afford it, and it's great. It's been wonderful. It's helped us out of a real bind, and I'm really thankful for it. And I'll be really depressed, and I'll miss it when it's gone. But like, I got to look out for my own comfort and everything like that sort of deal. And the girls too, and the girly girls too. Someone's staring at me right now. Come here, come here. Someone's staring at me. But yeah, that's the plan. That's what I wanted originally. Just couldn't afford it at the time, and now it's time to do that. But yes, I'm gonna end up putting a sale sign on the tiny house. I thought it was gonna sell itself in a way, but I'm gonna put signs on it now and seriously focus on that. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will definitely get something I like. Definitely. I'm sure. Well, something I like, but more so that something that suits me and my whole situation much better too. So that is the plan. I was actually earlier like yesterday, I was thinking of talking to you guys here on the show today. I was thinking I might have a different story, but because I thought the guy might still want this unit, and I was going to tell you, oh, the plans are we're going to do it, blah 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 blah. But that fell through. So, but still, I'm going to work on that plan. Somebody else will pick it up. Oh, thanks, Darlene. You're always so full of awesome, wonderful comments. Hypnotizing. Maybe I should have become a hypnotist, eh? That could have been a lucrative trade for me, possibly, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah, I could put my tiny house on a pontoon boat. Yeah, that'd work actually. If you made it wide enough and stable enough, put it on a nice a raft for like a houseboat kind of idea. Yeah, for sure. That'd be great. But this, not only can this tiny house go to better use by either going on a pickup truck or someone doing something different with it, putting it on a flat deck and filling around the edges and all that. But the trailer go to better use because this tiny house sitting on the trailer, getting wet all the time is one or both are going to rot out. The floor of the tiny house is going to rot out, probably first, way first, but and also it's going to ruin the bed of the trailer too. So for the for both of them, it's better off that they get separated anyway. It's time. They've been around about 5 years now, I think, in total. I've had them for 3, so they're pretty new when I got them. But anyway, that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be melancholy, but I'm still looking forward to it. I'll be happy when I get the comfort space I'm looking for and stuff like that. Anyway, just like Cheryl said, yes, it's hard to say goodbye, but we're always looking forward to the next Sunday show. So, and hopefully we can keep that up too. When I get more on the road and stuff, which is what the plan when I deal with all this stuff, it might be harder to do live shows, but we'll have something else different. So anyway, we'll see what happens there. So anyway, you guys all stay safe out there, stay warm, and stay happy and stay in the moment, stay focused, and just keep focused on the little things in life and enjoy every moment, little tiny moment as it goes. And then suddenly a large piece of time will go by and you haven't even noticed how you feel. You'll just be experiencing what's around you. So there you go. Stay in the moment, stay focused. So you all take care. Hugs to all of you, hugs and kisses to the girls from everyone, and we'll catch you next time, okay? Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon again. Before you even know it. Ciao.